that he was heckled by a fan. And a fan apparently, and there's no tape of what the fan said, but apparently the story is the fan made some sort of comment about his mom. And his mom had died in a car crash in the Dominican Republic many years ago, like 2017. And apparently it impacted Marte so much that the manager, his manager, Torey Lavello, pointed out the fan who did the heckling, had that fan ejected. Then there was worldwide outrage that someone would impugn his mom, not knowing exactly what was said. And the White Sox decided, we are going to not have another PR problem. We're going to go the other way. We're going to overcompensate for how bad everything's been, and we are going to ban this fan from going to White Sox games in the future. We will not put up with mommy heckling. Then before you know it, Major League Baseball turns around and says, you know what? Thank you, Chicago. We'll one-up you. We're going to ban him from every stadium in the league. This 22-year-old mommy heckler will not be allowed to go to any games. And I could not help but think about my life as a heckler. Spent many years heckling. I could not help but think about all the players who played for me and us, who were heckled in ways that would make a mommy heckle look like it was child's play. The inappropriate things we heard in Philly, in Boston. The things that get down to the root of a player's insecurity or security, or a player's nationality or race or origin, or inability to get a hit with runners in scoring position. And this was well before the onset of such outward gambling, where that causes another level of heckling. MLB was so happy the White Sox acted so swiftly and quickly that they released a statement saying, we commend the White Sox for taking immediate action and removing the fan. Amen. That should have been the end of it. Though I'm going to tell you why I would have done it slightly differently. Apparently, the manager did hear the comment, wanted the fan to be ejected. The fan is remorseful for his actions, saying they were inappropriate. I want to make sure I'm clear with all of you. I don't know what he said, but I've heard a lot worse heckles than heckles about someone's mom and someone's mom being dead. If in fact what he did was racist, that rises to the level of ejection. Interfering with the game rises to the level of league-wide ban. A league-wide ban for a heckle about a mom who happens to be dead seems to be a disproportionate response. These professional players are trained, just like we are as executives, to understand that fans not just have a First Amendment right, that fans have emotions and that we want them to feel those emotions. We want them to be engaged in the game and to be a part of what we're doing and to not be apathetic. We want them to hate us. We want them to love us. We just want them to be with us. As president of a team, I had third-rail heckler items. Simple. I hate Samson is not a third-rail heckle statement. I hate you, Giancarlo. You stink, Gabby. No. First of all, I don't know who would yell that, especially in Miami. But if you yell something like that, no problem. Your brother smells. Nope. Your mom has 20 children with 40 guys. Nope. Your mom deserved to die. God, that's mean. That is horrific. That is unacceptable. Third rail? Banned from every stadium? The reason why I need to explain my position is that I was forced to be the arbiter of taste for so many years. And I had to explain to players, to owner, to GMs, why certain things I was going to say are okay. Let them go. We cannot let them see us sweat. We can't look in the general direction. Let fans be fans. We didn't have a lot of them. Let them be fans. The number of times that Mike Cameron or Juan Pierre or other players, other African American players, came into the clubhouse and told me what was being said to them, and there was no talk of ban, ejection, lifetime ban, never came up. Now, maybe we're just evolving. Maybe we're being better. Maybe we're protecting players more because they're human beings. They have feelings. Okay, I'm in for protecting people, but you can't choose the class of people you're going to protect. If you're going to protect, you've got to protect everyone. When you buy a ticket to a game, we have the right to kick you out of the stadium. We have the right to not let you into the stadium. We have all sorts of rights. We have all sorts of obligations. But the minute we start abusing those rights and obligations is the minute that we've broken the connective tissue between the paying customer and the company. And it's not just baseball, it's not just sports. This is true of any company that has customers. That's not B2B, it's B2C, business to consumer. B2B, you can do all sorts of things and no one cares, no one sees it. B2C, when you're front facing, public, you've got to make sure you've got a consistent set of rules that you apply equally, evenly, so that people understand where they stand and why they stand there. It is impossible for me to know if this fan said something that is third rail. I will back up MLB and the White Sox 1,000%. But if they've moved the goalpost because they wanted to make sure that no player felt unsafe by having his mother heckled, however tragically she lost her life, that is the beginning of a slippery slope that can lead to ejections. It can lead to problems that we did not need or anticipate.